So I just realized that I filmed an entire video without having my microphone on, and I'm really mad at myself because I made a homemade primer. And yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Maybe that's gonna be my new thing where I sing to you. I don't know. Welcome back to my channel. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And without further ado, we're gonna get into this one. We're gonna do a simple eyeshadow tutorial today, and it's actually going to be comparing a high-end eyeshadow palette and a low-end eyeshadow palette, and I'm really excited for this one because it's been long coming. So I actually have to go into my drawers and get it for you. So guys, I've been wanting to film this video for a while. Alright, so we are going to be comparing these little mini palettes. They are $3 from e.l.f. to my Natasha Denona $25 mini. This is a 5 shadow palette. It's absolutely stunning. This is actually one of my favorites to travel with because it is so teeny tiny. And I literally was in the store looking and I was like, e.l.f. came out with something really, really similar. This one. It's a 4 shadow one. This is the Cream and Sugar palette. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, don't these look really similar? And I had to really take a look at it, and I was like, yes they do.
And maybe, just maybe, I found a dupe.
So here they are, side by side. Obviously the Natasha Denona one is on top. It has 5 shadows, and then you have the e.l.f. one on bottom, which has 4. So let's swatch these really quick, and then we will see how they look. So we have the first one, it's called Bronze Age.
Ooh, so pretty.
Natasha Denona shadows swatch so beautifully. They're they're just so creamy, so pigmented, so beautiful. And then we have Coin, Q-O-I-N. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them, put the e.l.f. one next to it, and then swatch it, and then you'll be able to see exactly how these work. Like, I'll just go Natasha, e.l.f., Natasha, e.l.f. That way you guys can see. Obviously, some of these colors are definitely not going to be exact dupes, and obviously Natasha has 5, whereas e.l.f. has 4. I mean, so I can't do every single swatch. So we have, this is so confusing. We have Soil, Sienna, Lumino, Coin, and Bronze Age. And now we're going to take a look at this one because, and I don't think they actually have colors on them. So you guys can see, this is Soil, the e.l.f. equivalent. This one's Sienna, the e.l.f. equivalent. Lumino, the e.l.f. equivalent. Coin, the e.l.f. other, I mean, it's the same color as this one here. And then we have the Bronze Age, and then the darker matte shade from e.l.f. Just so you guys can get a better look at just this palette compared to this one. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the colors, price-wise, 5 shades, $25, 0.028 ounces per shade. And then you have the e.l.f. one, which is 4 shades, $3 for 0.03 ounces per shade. Now, I do have another eyeshadow that does have some, it has more of a similar matte color in it, but we're only going to be using these two today to see how they stack up as dupes. So I will be doing the first eye with Natasha Denona. My eye is already primed and defined, and we are going to dip into this eyeshadow. We're going to zoom in so you guys can see how the shadow applies. This is like so uncomfortably close, but you guys will get the point what I'm trying to come across. So first we are going to be going into the Sienna color, and as you guys notice, there is kickback in pan, but Natasha Denona's shadows are actually very, very creamy and pigmented. So we are taking this on a Morphe. This came in an eyeshadow palette. I guess it's just like a crease slash fluffy blending brush. Don't know. And we are applying this just to like the lid. We're not going to go past the crease though. Now that we've got a good consistency going here, I'm just going to take a smaller fluffy brush. This is also from the eye set from Morphe, and we're going to take this color here, which is Bronze Age. It is the dark brown. Very warm, actually. We're going to put this in the crease. Bring it on down. Fluff it out. make it look pretty, that kind of stuff. So now that the color is pretty much built up, we're just going to take some of the foils in this, and Lumino is actually one of my favorites, and I love to just pop this on the lid. So we're popping it on the lid, and then I will blend it out. We're going to put this color, which is Soil, and we're going to put this also on the outer lid, the outer corner, just a little bit. I always find that with any foil, applying it with your finger, it gets it more pigmented. And we're just going to take that teeny tiny little blending brush that we were using before, and we're just going to blend the edge right here. And then we're going to take the Morphe, blend these two foils together, give it a nice seamless look. And then with that same teeny tiny little fluffy brush that I used in the crease, we're going to take Bronze Age, and we're just going to shade in the lower lashes. Kind of bring it up a little bit. It's going to be like a continuation on your eye. So there's one eye with the Natasha Denona. So this is my eyeshadow switching pan. You can actually buy these at the dollar store for $8, and they are phenomenal. I actually use them to deep clean my brushes as well. I love to use the sponge, get it wet, deep clean my brushes. So I'm going to wipe off all of the Natasha Denona shadow from these brushes, and then we are going to reuse them because I want to see if using the same brushes, the same technique is going to look the same when we use e.l.f. So like before, we're going to be going in with the lightest shade, and there's tons of kickback in that pan. Do you guys see all the kickback in there? Lots of kickback. Applying this again all over just the lid. Right off the bat, I can definitely tell, like from the swatch as well, this one is more of a skin tone color, whereas the other one was more of a like dark sand color. So they are going to look a little bit different in that respect. And then like before, we're going to be taking the darkest color. This is going to be worked into the crease. Work it in. Work it in. So far, they seem to be blending about the same. Obviously, the color is a little bit different on this side because it is a dark, cool color instead of a warm color. Actually, I'm finding this one to be a little bit more pigmented than the Natasha Denona one. Obviously, it will be more pigmented because they aren't exactly the same color. I don't really see a lot of patchiness with the formula so far, so that is a good thing. And then obviously with my finger, we are still going to take, oh, that foil is absolutely insane, and pat this all along my lid like we did with the Natasha Denona. Get it really nice, creamy, and pigmented like with the Natasha Denona side. I feel like this one's actually brighter than the Natasha Denona side. Anybody else think that too? And then, like we did with the other bronze color, we're going to put the bronze color on the outer lid. Outer V, outer lid, whatever you call it. And then we will take the small little blendy brush, blend everything, make it look seamless. I really feel like this side is a lot brighter than the other side. Definitely a lot brighter on this side than on this side. Last, we're going to do the lower lash line again with the little flat brush. I mean, kinda, yeah, this is definitely a cooler tone eye. This is definitely a warmer tone eye. Honestly, I think that if I wanted these to look a little bit closer together, I would dip into this palette, and it is the Truffles palette. So I'm going to open it up really quick because I just don't want to walk around with, you know, eyeshadow that doesn't really match very well. Might get some awkward looks from my husband. So just to warm it up a little bit, I'm going to take this color here and I'm going to pop that in the crease on the e.l.f. side just to give it a little bit of warmth. It does have that warmth that the Natasha Denona palette does have. I'm going to warm it up a little bit. Just a little bit. That looks a little bit better. They seem to match a little bit better. And then we're also going to take that shade, put it in the lower lash line again, just to warm it up. So here it is. This is what it looks like zoomed in. We have the Natasha Denona eye on this side Then we have the e.l.f. Cream and Sugar on this side with a little bit from the Truffle palette as well. So we will zoom out, get a full look at what this looks like, and then we will leave you with my eyebrows done and all that lovely stuff. We're going to use the Limitless Lashes Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. This one is from Ulta Beauty, and we're going to put this on and finish this look real quick. This does not volumize. This does not lengthen. Literally getting all over my face. Spent all this time doing my makeup for it to get all over my face. I'm done. I can't. This one, no. A truly painful mascara experience today. But guys, here is the completed makeup look as it stands. I haven't put any lips on. Who cares? So the completed makeup look using both of these palettes. So far, I think from first impression, I do like the foils. The foils are absolutely stunning, and I'm excited to see the longevity of this for today, and I will check back in with you guys later. Bye!